We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what we have here from Heinz, it is the extra hot. Oh, sure it is. The Habanero. Looks like we have maybe orange, yellow habaneros there. Tomato ketchup. And this is blended with habanero. So, let's take a look at the ingredient panel here. We have tomato concentrate, vinegar, HFCS, yay, regular CS, salt, dried habanero peppers, natural flavors, and spice. Oh, and onion powder. So, habanero powder is essentially what is in this. Now, Heinz, I think, is finally sort of latched on to the whole we should do a spicy thing. And there is a spicy honey that they put out. There will be a video. I've already filmed it. I don't recall if it's posted or not by this time. If not, stay tuned for it. It will be coming. But my impression of Heinz is that this is all gimmicky stuff. And I say that because this particular thing here, right, this little 14-ounce bottle, was about triple the cost of a regular ketchup. Actually, maybe even quadruple. So, how is it that throwing some habanero powder makes something cost 3 or 4 times what a regular one does, right? So, it isn't. It's a gimmick. It's advertising. It's promotional nonsense. I could have waited for this to go on sale, but I saw it on the shelf and I said, bet, yeah, we're doing that. I don't eat a lot of ketchup as a rule. In fact, I don't even keep it on hand other than in restaurant packets because I really only use it for a couple things. Occasionally, I'll put it on a fast food burger, not ever a burger that I make on the grill, but a fast food burger, or on something with potatoes. Maybe some, if I get the hash browns, the breakfast hash browns at McDonald's, or fries. Fries is probably the main thing I use ketchup for. And I don't eat fries particularly often. In fact, most of the time I have fries, I think, is for these videos. So let's, I think we have a seal. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we have a seal here. Let's just get that out of the way. I do like this packaging, though, where it is, you know, you get the flow. You get the flow all the way out. And there's not really, of course, any reason to shake it up at this point, but I'm trying. Yeah, I don't want more than that. I don't like ketchup particularly as a rule. Just to be honest, it's not my thing, especially. So eating a spoonful of ketchup is not. I'm not going to have more than this. But it looks. I mean, it doesn't look like anything other than regular ketchup. And Heinz, I mean, all the ketchups are more similar than not. And grocery store brand included. This, I don't think I'm going to finish this before, since 2023 is a film list, I really doubt I'll finish this before the end of the year. So I'll probably have this into next year somewhere. Unless it's bad, in which case then I'm going to be unhappy, but I am going to wind up tossing it. So it's not... You know, I've seen people try to use it as a hot sauce by putting stuff in it, and that's fine. People use it to make barbecue sauce. That's fine too. Ketchup, I think, is really crutchy in that, you know, and it was developed. So it was first developed. Ketchup was first developed as a way to let people choke down gamey steak, gamey beef and stuff, because refrigeration, back when this was invented, was kind of shady at best. So anyway, though, you can see it looks like normal ketchup. Not much else to say about that. Let's just get on into it. Boy, do I don't like ketchup by itself. I like it to be with things. It tastes like regular ketchup to me. There's a little back of the throat tingle, really, really slight. This is not, I mean, they're calling this, let's see, what we got, 5 out of 6 on the heat scale, whatever their heat scale is, I have no idea. It doesn't relate to anything that I would understand to be accurate. It is not, not 5 out of 6. Not even remotely. In fact, I'm not even sure this is going to be a legit one. We'll find out. We'll find out. So, as usual, I guess some fast food fries. This particular one is. These used to say Biggies on them. I don't know what size this is. Like, maybe it's a Biggies. I have no idea. Anyway, it's a fries from Wendy's. And I don't like Wendy's fries especially, but they are one of the closer places to me. I could as easily have gotten McDonald's, but Wendy's had this 2 for $6 thing. So I was going to get some other stuff for testing, but they have since decided to dispense with that. So I might as well just have gone to McDonald's. Let me know what fries you think are the best. I think these Wendy's fries are pretty firmly in the middle. I think they're okay. I think there's better. I think there's worse. I'm trying to think if I've ever actually finished a full Wendy's fries. I don't think I have. Anyway, let's we'll just see what's what here. There's also, as I understand it, a jalapeno version of this, but habanero is not impacting the taste of this at all. In fact, I probably have some regular ketchup I could put side by side. There's a little, very light spark at the back of my tongue. That's it. Heinz makes a fine ketchup. It's as good or as bad, I guess, as anything else. Honestly, I kind of consider ketchup little kids' food. I think that's a pretty core market for them. These are always so plain and basic. I do like that the skin is on these. That's nice. QC at the Wendy's, at this Wendy's though, I don't go there very often because I think it's a little questionable. I used to work fast fries, believe me, I know how, or I used to work fast food, fast fries. I used to work fast food. I know how it goes. I worked at a Hardee's back before they added fried chicken and had Karl Malone sponsor them and everything else. Back before they aligned themselves with Carl's Jr. We tried to be conscientious, tried not to. We didn't have any food safety classes up, not one. I don't know if they do now. I hope so. Anyway, back then, we tried our best, but you get too busy, and it's just anything. Just get it out the door. Throw any old thing in there. Especially the late night rushes when people are drunk. We were right by a racetrack, so we get a lot of the drunk rush if we happen to be working at night, and we get the drunk rush a lot. So then it was close the lobby. You can only get in the drive-thru. Then it was bang shit together as fast as you could. We'd have a bunch of the promotional stuff sort of pre-made, ready to go. But fresh, forget it. A lot of that was, they were really concerned about waste back then. So they try not to overmake stuff. But, you'd want the drive-through line to go quickly so it didn't block traffic and so on. So it was really a matter of, doubling, sometimes tripling the holding times for stuff. Then when I, later on when I got old enough to be up to those same shenanigans myself, driving half in the bag to some fast food place to get something to eat, we just wanted it to be closed. As long as it was hot and fairly close to what we were picturing in our heads, right? Alright. I'm not screwing with the rest of this. Alright, so let's see, I've used some of it there. It's just a little tingle. I struggle with the idea of giving this even a default one, because I don't think it's that hot. Although, maybe I don't like ketchup, so my ratio of ketchup to fries was maybe not as extreme as some people's is. And I could put it on burgers and stuff and do it that way as well. But it's like mayo for me. I like it as an accent. I don't like it as, fries to me are not just a dispersal way of getting more ketchup into my face. Ketchup is not a flavor I love especially, so. But I don't know. Maybe this could climb its way to a default one, I guess. There is a little tingle there, but it is so minor. I don't imagine anyone being challenged by this. And like I said, I expected this to be just trying to jump on to the spicy foods trend. I expected this to be never would have seen this obviously in the 80s or 90s, but probably maybe not in the 2000s. But I didn't expect it to be hot, just like the honey wasn't particularly hot. This is just more gimmicky advertising stuff. Their forays into that. Heinz is not that kind of a company that they're really going to be chasing heat or really putting out stuff that's going to be satisfying to chili heads, I don't think. I would rather have habanero in here than not. There's no questioning that. Much rather there be habanero in here than not. At 3 or 4 times the price, though, most of the time, because ketchup is way too tame for me, I mix it with a hot sauce when I'm having it, and I'm better off doing that. This is, as far as the chili product goes, this is not worth getting. Just get regular ketchup. It's a lot cheaper. and just put whatever your own hots. In fact, I don't have any habanero here, but I think some of the dry spices I have in my cupboard, I probably could do a better job making this hot than they have. This is whatever dry habanero powder is here this is a nothing burger. Just isn't there. So flavor wise, it's ketchup. Heat wise, it is, for me anyway, pretty non-existent. And I don't see even normies being particularly challenged by this. So we'll leave it there. Another disappointing product in the chili head world. Another not very good entry as far as heat goes from Heinz. They do have their name embossed though on the bottom of this, so that's something. Yay, I guess. But anyway, there it is. The Heinz Habanero Tomato Ketchup. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.